And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. So glad to have you with us on this Martin Luther King Jr. national holiday. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Of course, this day, a chance to reflect on the life and the legacy of a man who stood for peace and justice and unity. Shaq, your thoughts?
We are forever indebted, a man who gave his life for what he believed in, a dream of freedom and brotherhood.
And for all of us on our 2K Sports crew, we say thank you, Dr. King. We'll see you next time.
This city is glowing on this wonderful clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. From the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, we're set to bring you a Central Division battle between the Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. Last game for them in Atlanta, losing to the Hawks. And they were stealing that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
And the fact that they still had a shot at the end of the game was fairly amazing because it was an off night for a lot of their guys.
And it was close enough, Steve, that they didn't need a perfect game from everybody. Even just a little bit more of a contribution from one or two of their key players would have done it for them.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler back. Gibson is the four with Gasol in the middle. And it's Snell in at the small forward spot. They get the rebound.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
Irving, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup. Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone, all part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Both free throws good for Irving. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Here's Shumpert, the Bulls getting the bucket. There's the feed to Irving. In the corner, it's James. Nails the baby hook. LeBron's got his first points of the game.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And the foul called on Sean Marion. Outside Gasol. Outside Butler. Out to the wing. He dishes it to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline try.
He's done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance punt.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Snatched up. Bulls trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Butler with the steal. Right side, Butler. Outside, Rose. He feeds it to Snell. There's the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. LeBron grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. That's the shot. Back to LeBron. Outside Irving. Hands the 12-footer. Irving's got 6.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Right side Rose. Here's Gibson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir.
I
I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
And Shumpert kicks to James. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Another miss by James.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Rose gets to Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers leading. Marion dishes to Shumpert. Back to Marion. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Butler, here we go. A second effort, and Gasol lays it in. And this game is tied up now.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, fasciitis, groin, toe. Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down and lessen the pressure on his joints.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Faragao comes in for Mazda. And Smith subbed in for Amon Shumpert. Now here is Smith, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Faragao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Faragao got his first points in this one. And Powell never really the ability, but for 7-footers, getting as wide as possible can really reduce the power on those dribbles.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's learned that considerably. Able to play both power forward and center. I think the right away they're serving up. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Feeds it to Gibson. Back to Rose. Gasol, a screen on Irving. And the wide open shot from Rose. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Now here is Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over it.
Pass to Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Offside Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
James outside. Marion kicks to James. Bron right side. Outside Irving. Deflects the pass and stolen by Butler. Rose goes in. Dishes it to Gibson. Back to Rose. Kicks to Gibson. 5 on the clock. And he hits it to tie the game up. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James Jones, he's checked in for Marion. And John Lucas is subbed in for Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Dunleavy comes in for Tony Snell. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Butler. Lance Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Dunleavy. Mirotic has got his first points of the night. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
They get it again. Here's Varejao, and stolen by Mirotic. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Heinrich outside. Takes a three. Rebound by Smith. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Shot to stop the drought. And that's good. James Smith with it.
There's a chance he can have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. Lead away. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 1. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws, good for James. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. And Jones pulls it down. Cleveland's drawn 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. James outside. Right wing. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another miss by Cleveland. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.